I've been working with Phil and Marsha on a project that's been just spinning out for years now and pulling it together. And one of the first questions I had for them was, who really cares about this stuff? And that's just the question that happens every time I start to create anything. And when you do a bigger project, it's a worse question. Like, it's bigger and more terrifying. And actually found a real answer from myself in my work, because there are it's a very mischievous tale about a girl going to Mexico 2 times and getting in deeper the second time. But there are 3 apparitions, I call it, where she comes in contact with artists. And it's a life-changing moment. So that must matter. And I don't think it's the one act of creating one thing, one poem, that made that so powerful, but the dedication of a life to facing that question of, does it matter? And Marsha and Phil's dedication to that, saying poetry matters, and showing up the way they do, pulling us out here, this work here. So, one of the apparitions, the second one, was actually in a dream because the artist was dead. So she came to me in a dream, and that it was our well-known Freda Kahlo came to me in a dream, and she gave me this lump of clay form, which I did go in Mexico and managed to take time out from mischief to recreate it. And basically it had this really strange, mysterious phrase over it on a banner. It said, Ixtlo. I have no idea what that means, and it doesn't matter. So I added the butt and the legs. And unfortunately, the aorta that were coming out of the top didn't make it through the kiln firing, so I've just let it stay like that. And the context, she's 26 at this time, been married 6 years. Santa Freda. Extended layover Coyoacan, in front of Freda's lapis-stained fortress, stands a woman with girl written all over her face. A weak smile, long hair pushed back with a band, a grandfather's jacket, an ankle-length skirt. She succumbs to the cliché tourist photo at pilgrimage site. Yes, me too. I have braided up my hair. I have wished to be more Mexican, to trace facets of myself back to an ancient placenta. Does it really help, my Mexicanidad diluted by drunks? I'm a macho in my own way, Freda, championing insecurities, like my pocho cousins who only know bad words in Spanish and bend their way through English. Our Lady of distinguished unibrow and rugged beauty, a caterpillar like me, can you tell me what this is? Disturbed branches snapping inside the arroyo of my loins, charred by disappointment. I come with formless purpose. Forgive me, for I know not what I do next. I carry sketches of Ixtloch. You remember Ixtloch? Strange dream object you handed me like a baton, like a private charge between mercenary sisters. My inquiry hushed by folds of your retreating skirts, folds of your skirts dissolved by obscured exit. A crude earthen heart with crisscrossing aorta stems, Ixtlo written on a small banner across it, a stillborn riddle dropped into my inquisitive palm. I am ruptured invisibly. At night, I unbraid myself with thin-fingered thoughts, these misshapen melons, these fuchsia dragons, these sequined fluids ripe with what makes children. I ask too many questions to form an intelligent being. So young, they keep saying, you still have time. You will change your mind. They don't know how it is to hold a question, to need questions like kidneys. I won't close my mind to open my womb the way I've always seen it done. I have not been a liar, but have to myself been foreign and untrue. Pain tortures out this discovery, tedious and slow, like documenting each hair in a femme mustache. You will make a wonderful mother someday. Did you ever tire of hearing it? I'd insist, but we both know I am that world, as curious as she is suspicious. Ixtloch, that obscured femme fungal bog that is no place for children. Bless me, Freda, for I have many questions. Thank you.